Gridlock on the 405 is legendary throughout the country. That is why we call it the 405. Another thing you'll hear us say is always avoid the 405. And then spit after that. We even use 405 as the term for a crowded room or a crowded anything. As a biker, I like to call it the luge.
The luge.
More disgust in your voice.
The luge.
A little more.
The luge.
Good enough. Speaking of the 405, let's talk about lane splitting. You know, our air-cooled motorcycles need to keep moving or else they will overheat, the engine will die, and now you're stuck behind us. If we're in a lane, we also take up as much room as a car, maybe more. So if we're not in the normal traffic lanes, you have less vehicles adding to the traffic. Good for you. We also avoid being rear-ended by those who feel the need to get on their cell phones. That's a big peeve with bikers, especially in stop-and-go traffic. If that happens and you rear-end us, we're probably hurt and you created a huge traffic jam. And I almost guarantee a lawsuit with you paying damages, medical expenses, and you'll be paying more for your insurance for a long, long time. What can you do to avoid all that? Just check your mirrors. If you see a biker coming up, splitting lanes, just move over a little bit, and we'll get by in a few seconds. Like this driver. He sees me come up behind him, moves over a little bit, I make sure he sees me, and I go on by. Life is good. Easy. You don't have to swerve off onto the shoulder or into the other lane. How much room do we need? If you stretch out your arms, that's more than enough room for even the biggest of touring bikes. We'll get by, and it's a win-win for everybody. Oh, and signal. Just signal before you change lanes. That's a huge help. Like this driver, he's signaling. I know not to speed by. I let him get over. Move on, get past, just like we're supposed to. Now, if you're one of those people who get butthurt that a biker is moving faster than you think we're cheating or something.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
That's a personal problem. Get over it. Because if you intentionally move over to block a biker's way, there's a good chance of an accidental collision with your mirror that you will have to pay for. Now watch this driver up on the left. The closer I get to them, the more to the right they move over, to where I need to swerve a little bit. Do I think it's intentional? No. Few reasons. The road is curving left, and people tend to drift to the right a little bit when they're going around a left-hand curve. Another possibility, they're looking in the right-hand mirror, and while they're looking right, they're turning the wheel right. It just happens. Another thing I notice, on curves, either everybody slows down for some reason, or some people slow down and everybody else behind them, instead of just maintaining their speed and using, the steering wheel. Well, anyway, stuff like that. I'll give the benefit of doubt and not get mad. I'm sure it was just unintentional, and move on. It's common to daydream a little when in traffic, especially stop and go. And if you're blocking a splitting lane, biker will usually rev their engine to wake you up. No big deal. We would prefer you to stay alert, but it happens. Simply move over a little, you'll probably get a thank you wave. If you see us and keep blocking our path,
But some bikers go way too fast, and it's scary and stuff.
You're right, absolutely. Some are complete assholes, just like some car drivers. Car or bike, if you take it out on the next guy, you're just asking for some road rage. And that's never pretty. You know what's fun sometimes and looks scary? Watching lane splitting in fast motion. So let's do that now. Like this driver, he's signaling, I know not to speed by, I let him get over, move on, get past, just like we're supposed to. In the biker world, if you show some respect, you'll receive some respect. That goes for on the road. I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least learned something. Hope you have a great day and keep the shiny side up. Bye.